Day 3 of the Israel Defense Forces Operation Shield and Arrow against the Palestinian Islamic Jihad terror group in Gaza. And air raid sirens have sounded during the past hour at Kibbutz Kisufim in the Gaza border area, though no reports yet of rocket fire. Now, this comes after Israel carried out a targeted killing in the early hours of the morning. The IDF taking out Ali Rali, the commander of Islamic Jihad's Rocket Forces unit in Gaza. Raleigh and 2 other PIJ militants were killed in an airstrike in a house in the Khan Yunis camp in southern Gaza. The IDF said in a statement Raleigh was responsible for directing and carrying out rocket fire at Israeli territory, including the recent barrages during Operation Shield and Arrow. According to the IDF, over 500 rockets have been fired from Gaza into Israel over the past 3 days, most either intercepted by the Iron Dome or David Sling missile defense systems, or falling into open areas.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is keeping the launch date of his widely anticipated counter-offensive a mystery. In a televised interview, Zelensky said his troops need more time as armoured equipment has yet to arrive. He stressed a lot of lives would be lost if the defence launched a counter-attack now. Nevertheless, it will be a, quote, unpleasant surprise for the Russians. In the interim, Ukraine's army has maintained its positions around the city of Bakhmut, the epicentre of fighting on the Eastern Front. Zelensky's forces claim to have pushed Russian soldiers back some 2 kilometres.
The residents of the Tunisian island of Djerba are reeling from Tuesday's attack on their synagogue. The Jewish community is in shock and in mourning. Investigations are still ongoing. However, Tunisian authorities are refraining from referring to the shooting as a terrorist attack.
Tunisia's Ministry of Defense said that he was a member of the country's maritime guard. He killed a fellow policeman before taking his ammunition and heading to the El Khariba synagogue, which is Tunisia's oldest Jewish temple and indeed is one of the world's oldest as well, a temple having been there for over 2,000 years on the same site. He shot dead 4 people, 2 civilians and 2 members of the security forces. This is later at the temple. A further 5 were wounded in a shootout before the gunman was killed.
Pitched battles outside police headquarters in Islamabad. As protesters clashed with police, former Prime Minister Imran Khan was presented before a temporary court set up inside the police headquarters. After several hours, the court ruled that Khan can be held for questioning for 8 days. He was arrested on Tuesday on charges of corruption and corrupt practices. Khan has also been indicted by a court for unlawfully selling state gifts he received from foreign leaders as Prime Minister. On the second day, violent protests continued. Angry supporters of Khan stormed the state-run Radio Pakistan in Peshawar. There were clashes in the port city of Karachi.
The Russian president signed a decree restoring commercial flights between Georgia and Russia and granting Georgian citizens a visa-free visit to Russia. The move's been described as a provocation by the president of Georgia. Diplomatic relations between Georgia and Russia have been frozen since Moscow's invasion of Georgia in 2008. The Russians banned direct commercial flights to Georgia in 2019. The new regime's due to start from May the 15th and will allow Georgians to stay for 90 days. Georgia's government says sanctioned Russian companies will be banned.
"15 children have drowned and 25 others missing when their overloaded boat capsized in a river in northwest Nigeria. The children were on their way from Dundeji village in Sokoto to collect firewood in the bush on Tuesday on the other side of Shagari River when their boat sank, according to a local official. Late Tuesday, divers worked in the Shagari River to search for more of the children.
fighting in Sudan entering a fourth week. The sound of gunfire in the streets of the capital, Khartoum, even as peace negotiations between Commander Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo and Army Chief Abdel Fattah Burhan appear to be taking a positive turn during meetings in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.